Have you ever been absolutely sure about something, only to discover later that you were completely wrong? Have you ever judged someone in seconds, and later realized your first impression was inaccurate? Or have you ever searched for evidence that proved you were right, while ignoring evidence that proved you were wrong? If so, your brain may have been lying to you. Not because you're unintelligent, but because your brain uses shortcuts called cognitive biases. And these hidden mental shortcuts influence your decisions every single day. Let's explore the most powerful cognitive biases that secretly control how you think. 1. Confirmation bias. Imagine you believe a certain opinion is true. What happens next? Your brain starts searching for information that supports that belief, and it quietly ignores information that challenges it. This is called confirmation bias. It's one reason people can look at the same facts and reach completely different conclusions. Your brain isn't searching for truth. It's often searching for agreement. 2. The halo effect. Meet someone who is confident, well-dressed, and charismatic. Your brain immediately assumes they're intelligent, trustworthy, and capable. But why? Because of the halo effect. One positive trait creates a glowing halo that affects your entire judgment. The problem: a good first impression doesn't guarantee good character. 3. The spotlight effect. Have you ever made a small mistake in public? Maybe you stumbled while walking, forgot your words, or wore something embarrassing, and then spent hours thinking everyone noticed. Here's the truth: most people probably didn't, because they're busy worrying about themselves. This is called the spotlight effect. We often overestimate how much people pay attention to us. 4. Anchoring bias. Imagine a phone costs 50,000 Indian rupees. Then it's discounted to 30,000 Indian rupees. Suddenly it feels like an amazing deal. Why? Because your brain became attached to the first number. Psychologists call this anchoring bias. The first piece of information becomes a mental anchor, and it influences future decisions, even when it shouldn't. 5. Availability bias. After hearing about a plane crash on the news, many people become afraid of flying, even though driving is statistically more dangerous. Why? Because dramatic events are easier to remember, and your brain mistakes memorable events for common events. This is called availability bias. Your memory influences your perception of reality. 6. Self-serving bias. When we succeed, we often credit our intelligence, our hard work, our talent. But when we fail, we blame bad luck, bad timing, or other people. This is self-serving bias. It protects our self-esteem, but it can also prevent growth, because growth requires honest self-reflection. 7. Bandwagon effect. Why do trends spread so quickly? Why do people follow crowds? Because humans naturally assume, if many people believe something, it must be correct. This is called the bandwagon effect. But popularity and truth are not the same thing. History proves this again and again. 8. Negativity bias. Here's a strange fact. One criticism can hurt more than 10 compliments can help. Why? Because your brain pays extra attention to negative information. Thousands of years ago, this helped humans survive danger. Today, it often creates anxiety and overthinking. This is negativity bias. The big realization. The scary part isn't that these biases exist. The scary part is that most of us don't notice them. They shape our opinions, our relationships, our purchases, our decisions, and even our future, without asking for permission. The next time you're completely certain about something, pause. Ask yourself, is this reality? Or is this one of my brain's shortcuts? Because understanding your biases is one of the most powerful forms of intelligence. And the better you understand your mind, the less control your mind has over you. Subscribe to Think Space for more psychology, human behavior, and mind science videos.